Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen with an Alpha 3.4.2 PTU update and patch notes video. The testing focus for the patch is general gameplay. Update-wise, we have increased the time for visiting mission givers and adjusted the cooldown on various missions, removed additional cargo capacity from the 600i touring to match the design intent. They've added restricted areas similar to no-fly zones specific to vehicles at Lorville's gates, so you're not going to be able to drive around in buggies internally anymore. Lots of bug fixes and quality of life bits though. Perimeter gates at Lorville should no longer always show the gate as the transit destination on train displays. They fixed incorrect mesh in some of the areas of Lorville's no-fly zones. They fixed invisible collision areas in one of the underground facilities on Hurston. Missions should no longer fail if or when your ship is stored by the air traffic control, the ATC. There should now be audible ambience in Lorville's main admin office. Opening the scanner while spooling your quantum drive should no longer cause a large drop in performance and frame rates. They fixed graphical issues in the hangar elevators at various rest stops. Delivery lockers should no longer remain stuck open after abandoning a mission. Multiple unrelated missions should no longer use the bounty danger text. The Freelancer Max should now have working headlights and also be lockable. Players should no longer have the option to inspect or stow delivery crates. They fixed missing Ruto and Eckhart collect and delivery mission variants. They've increased turret respawn range at underground facilities to avoid them respawning too quickly. They've expanded the underground facility missions to accommodate more locations. Bad token text should no longer be present in the on-foot keybinds section. The Reliant Core should no longer have placeholder text on various VMA, the Vehicle Manager app, item ports. Arena Commander Classic race checkpoints should now properly trigger within the rings. FPS combat AI should no longer exhibit a response delay after shooting the first opponent. Ships should no longer have holes in their shields that allow damage to pass through them. That's a big one. FPS AI should now consistently engage after players run away and return to combat area. The Joker ship weapon manufacturer now should have a logo in-game. Player bounty missions should now correctly appear. They've added audio effects to mining arm transitions. The objective marker for the leader in a scramble race should now properly be a secondary style marker. The VMA should now save loadouts when used within player hangars. They fixed 11 client crashes and an additional 4 server crashes. There are still some major known issues with the patch. Dropped mission crates can sometimes transport to map origin and become unrecoverable, basically disappear or fall through the world is also some of the problems I've had with them. Wreck ship rentals show as undefined and cannot be completed sometimes. Ship AI appear immobile and in a bad state. Ship canopies can randomly open and close still. They are still addressing the loadout and zero mass repair exploits or bugs. Once those major issues are all solved, we should see 3.4.2 go to a live build. And I say all solved, most solved. It's going to be dependent on how fixable they are in the current sort of like branch without it affecting 3.5, because if it affects 3.5 too much, or it's a big fix that can only be done in 3.5, then they'll just wait to 3.5. There was also updates to the PTU launcher. The patcher will now verify the integrity of all files, new contextual menu in the system tray with the ability to toggle sound, log out the user, quick access to the website and Spectrum. Catch a challenge can now be achieved in the launcher as well. They've improved logging and fixed some stability issues as well. It's good to see some bug fixes and additional quality of life tweaks in the game, especially for a branch that we're going to be having until the end of March. Like not being sniped through holes in your shields, that's good. And getting some of those issues with missions fixed. Obviously, mission accessibility, probably the main thing that you can do in the game at the moment is to do a big selection of those missions. Obviously, there's cargo, there's jump town, lots of stuff's there. There's mining, there's combat, there's some PvP, but it's largely, for me anyway, doing those missions, and the more accessibility we have to them, the better. The 3.4 branch is pretty polished now. However, there are still major issues with AI, combat, the flight model, ESP. Unfortunately, that's not going to be addressed until 3.5, but fortunately, hopefully it should be addressed in 3.5. What are your experiences of 3.4.1 and this PTU 3.4.2 patch? Are there severe bug problems that you think were quite easy to fix that they haven't solved for you? And you're thinking, why haven't they done it? Please chuck it in the comments below. Every month we have a giveaway for a Star Citizen ship. For January, we have a standalone Anvil Carrack, the mighty explorer vessel. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and then comment on any of my videos released during the month. You can find more details in the comments below. If you don't have a gaming PC yet, or you are upgrading, instead consider Shadow Cloud Gaming. They allow you to leverage the powers of the internet to stream a high-spec Windows 10 environment to any other PC, Mac, or device like a smartphone or tablet. It is working really well in Star Citizen's 3.4 branch, and be sure to use the code BoredGamer if you do decide to check it out to get a discount. Links below. For those of you wanting to support the channel further, there is Patreon, and I will be looking for an alternative platform as well for people that have requested that. But in addition, or as an alternative to that at the moment, there's the YouTube channel memberships, literally the join button below this video, or direct donations via the links below as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help me. Any feedback or opinions is greatly appreciated and helps guide the channel working out what content is a good idea to put out next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the verse.